We met Pete when we bought our house in Moline. He was the realtor.
And our name is Bill and Nancy Schilling. Pete was, when he walked through the door, we felt comfortable. I mean, and I always judge somebody first impression, and that usually works for me. And he was awesome. He felt like a brother to us. Trusted my realtor. That's the biggest thing, because you know that's your livelihood you're buying. When you ask questions, he had the right answer, and it wasn't like he was making something up. You knew he was telling the truth, and he was explaining this and that there to us, and it was like automatic trust with him.
No problems, but there were other bidders, and he helped us figure that out.
Navigate
too.
through that there, which was nice, because we had never had somebody else bidding on it, and we sold our house up in northern Wisconsin, and we're looking for a brick ranch down here. Couldn't find anything. It looked beautiful on the outside. You got on the inside, they hadn't touched it since 1948. And I said, I can't do an avocado green kitchen, I'm sorry, honey. And so we found this house here. We're getting ready to head back to Wisconsin again, but we found this house here, just popped up on the market. We're at Whitey's getting ice cream before they head back to northern Wisconsin. And I said, you wanna look at this one here? And she says, why not? So we called Pete, and he set us up the next morning. We spent the night at a friend's house and met him there. And the wife was walking around. It's a really, really nice landscaped yard. She was walking around the outside of the house, and I was on the inside. And she goes, well, I love the yard, and I can do it. And I'm thinking, do you want to see the inside? And she says, I've seen what I want to see now. And Pete was with me. He was laughing. And I'm thinking, yep, that's my wife. We're buying this house. I hope they accept our offer. And that's when we said, we got qualifying, competing bidders. And he navigated us through that there, and we got the house. He just gave us information on how we should, what we should actually offer. And, he said, it's probably gonna go full price offer, if not more. And if you want the house, I would recommend going a little higher than what the asking price is. And the house had been totally remodeled, basically. So I said, well, do we really need inspections? Because everything's been redone. And he says, well, I would, if I agree with you, the house has been totally redone, but I would actually recommend a sewer line inspection. And he goes, that's because you can't see that, that's underground. And I said, well, that's good to know. So we did the sewer inspection, it came back fine. We got the house. Had to bid a little more for it, had to pay a little more than what they were asking for it, but we got it, and we
are happy. Very
grateful, very happy, because he's honest. And we've sent a couple people to him, and one of our best friends bought a house from him. I mean, there's people that I've had realtors, and you just don't feel comfortable when it's terrible to say when you first meet them, but I always say, your first impression is the one that you want to stick with. And I've had some where, nope, I don't like that one. When they try to oversell something too, oh my gosh, look at the wood on that. Isn't that beautiful? It's fake wood. I would say Pete's got your best interest at heart. And what he's really good at too is he points things out that we don't see. Hey, did you notice that crack on the foundation wall? And showing my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, he pointed out a lot of things on a lot of houses we looked at. And I told my brother-in-law, I said, that's an honest realtor. He wants you to get the house that you need, and doesn't want to be a money pit for you, and he'll tell you if it is. And he's very good at pricing. You can probably get this one here a little cheaper than they're asking for. He's been on the market, knowledgeable with the market. And I think this is a little overpriced, and he's there to, he's just there for you. And he's a phone call away, and he's right. I can get you tomorrow, if I'm free today, I can come today. If not, I can get you tomorrow, if that works for you, what time works for you guys. And he's very accommodating with that. You raised a great kid. Thank you for that.